Before watching the video, please subscribe my channel, move on, like and share. I need your support. With your support, I will do my best to bring you more videos like this. A young woman steps outside of her house during a loud, violent argument between her parents. She hears screeching emanating from the nearby woods and begins to experience a seizure. She sprints off into the forest. After the death of her mother, grieving teenager Gretchen moves with her father Luis, stepmother Beth, and mute half-sister Alma to a resort town in the Bavarian Alps. The family is there to help build a new hotel, overseen by the enigmatic Herr König, who offers Gretchen a job at the front desk to help her adjust. Soon after their arrival, strange things begin to happen. Gretchen encounters multiple female guests vomiting while working at the reception desk. Alma suffers seizures triggered by a mysterious reverberating shriek. And Gretchen has a terrifying encounter with a hooded woman while biking home one night, but the incident is dismissed by police as a prank. Gretchen meets a detective named Henry, who is investigating a murder linked to the hooded woman. She also becomes close to a guest named Ed, and the two plan to run away together. However, their escape attempt is thwarted when they experience a disturbing time loop, nearly run over the hooded woman, and crash their car, leaving Gretchen severely injured and confined to the resort. Henry explains to Gretchen that he believes the hooded woman is responsible for at least one murder. Her strange screeching disoriented the victim's husband, and the victim choked to death on her own vomit. They believe one of the vomiting women Gretchen saw earlier may be connected. She and Henry stake out a cottage, where the hooded woman attacks Gretchen's co-worker, Trixie, in an attempt to implant her with a mysterious slime. The next day, Gretchen confronts Luis and Nate, expressing her disapproval of their involvement in the resort. During the argument, Nate accidentally reveals a package addressed to the family containing items belonging to Gretchen's mother. Luis is forced to confess that he sold their old family home. In rage, Gretchen punches her father, retreats to her room, and listens to her mother's old voicemails. Among them, she hears a voicemail from Alma, using text-to-speech, asking Gretchen's mother to respond to Gretchen's voicemails and visit her family. Gretchen emerges from her room to find her family missing. Nick tells her that her outburst caused Alma to have a seizure, and they took her to the hospital. He says he will take her to the nearest train station so she can leave, but first, they will drive to his house so he can give her some money. There, Nick reveals the truth. Henry is a disgraced police officer, and the hooded woman is not human but a member of a near-human species that relies on brood parasitism, much like cuckoo birds. The species' females, like Alma, are placed among human families until they are ready to join their true kind. Nick has been experimenting with preserving this species at the resort, and Gretchen is seen as a threat to their survival. Nick locks Gretchen in a pool house that has been converted into a bedroom and sprays her with pheromones. He then uses a flute to summon a teenage specimen of the species, the same girl seen fleeing into the woods at the beginning of the film. The adolescent cuckoo is drawn to Gretchen and attempts to inseminate her using slime. However, Henry arrives just in time, shooting Nig and killing the creature. Henry and Gretchen race to the hospital, where Nig's staff, led by Dr. Bonomo, are preparing to reunite Alma with her true mother, the hooded woman. Gretchen realizes that Henry intends to kill not only the adult cuckoo, but Alma as well. Desperate to save her sister, Gretchen stabs Henry. A still alive Nig returns and kills Dr. Bonomo, determined to see the experiment through to the end. After Alma is rescued, the mother appears, but is kept at bay by Gretchen, feigning a threat to stab Alma, who pushes Gretchen and flees. Giving chase, Gretchen is pursued by the hooded woman, who stalks her through the records room. Henry knocks the shelves over, trapping the woman and Gretchen, who uses a pair of headphones and a Walkman to muffle the woman's screeching. In a final confrontation, Gretchen stabs the hooded woman in the throat with her butterfly knife, killing her. As Gretchen reunites with Alma, they find Nig and Henry in a standoff. Gretchen regains Alma's trust. As the girls carefully attempt to leave, both of the men threatening the girls, Alma covers Gretchen's ears and lets out a powerful shriek, disorienting both men long enough for the sisters to escape, and Henry and Nig shoot each other dead. Outside, the sisters are met by a recovering Ed, who drives the girls to safety, and the three flee the resort.